So I don't know if anyone remembers any of these games where you got Valkyria Chronicles I had never heard of. Uh, this game that I got was like I have all the receipts for all these games in here, but I think this was $9.95. This one I got from GameStop. This one was I think 9 bucks ish. Didn't have the case or the cover art, so I had to supply it. This one, I had my dad's copy for a while, but this is now mine. My dad's copy had the not for resale tag right there. This game was phenomenal for a lot of reasons, and it's sad that they never expanded to the PS4. Imagine motorstorm 4. It's in like the Amazon or something like that. Would have been cool, but sadly there was never of any sort. So this game does have the manual, I believe. Yeah, it's got the perfectly intact manual. The original one I had was busted up, but this game is actually in really good shape. I don't know if you're gonna be able to get this on camera, but there's no holes. No holes, and maybe except for one small one somewhere. I don't know where it is right now. I can't quite see it, but this game is in mint condition. Barely been played. It's just sad that they didn't put it's a real shame that they never made the PS4 like the PS3. If they did, oh, I would have loved Sony way more. But yeah, I mean, I do have a PS4. I'm taking care of it. It's right there. It's the Uncharted 4 one. This isn't actually a genuine PS3 controller, as you can see. P3. It's a third party, but it isn't a 6-axis because it doesn't show it. But here's a little trick I just learned about a month or two ago. If you know what if you have like a trigger finger where you can rapidly press this a lot, like really fast, you could shoot a semi like a fully automatic. So, I had one guy in my lobby. He was like accusing me of having like some modded controller, and I was like, nope. I had this. Little controller. Surprisingly, it's a little late, but it could be manageable if you have fast reflexes and everything. Problem is, this right D-pad, for some reason, when you press it, it sometimes doesn't recognize. I don't know why. It works fine on the home screen, but when you are in a game, you have to press it like you mean it. So, all of this works fine. There is a controller. Let me get it. It was one that I've been working on for quite some time, but I can never get it to fully function right. It's a genuine guts inside, but it just doesn't even turn on anymore. Sad. And I broke the reset button on the back. This is another non-genuine one. I replaced this with a genuine Sony PS3 controller logo, but there's a distinct difference is in that they are the exact same. The only difference I can see between these is this one has black parts while this one has a somewhat grayed out parts. And the buttons feel a lot more sluggish on this one than they are on this one. They're a little more stiff. I do have some things on there on PS3. Gunsmith Cats and the John Cena boobies meme. I got some songs, but I'm not going to play them because I don't want to get copyright striked. Fly Away, Too Much Time on My Hands, Unstoppable, Written in the Stars. I got a lot of neat songs. There's about 505 tracks. Right now on my SanDisk, I got about 550 tracks. Let me go to my trophies. Because this account I set up on my own. This was the original account I used to play a lot of World at War on is lost to time. And so is another account, but it was one my mother had set it up for me, which I played on it for a while. But yeah, if you guys want to add me, I'm a show my gamer tag in case anyone wants to add me on the PS3 or the PS4. But yeah, I never really got to play Modern Warfare 2 for the PS3 back in the day. I now have it. Dying Light never got to play it now. Resident Evil 2, game I've been wanting to play for a while, never did. This one I was able to play through PS Plus, I think it's called. Yeah, PS Plus. I saw a Hollow Point video of this game, and I was like, oh, gotta get it. The game store that's not too far from me literally this was the last one they had in stock. So Black Ops 2. I don't know if anyone really remembered Black Ops 2, but I remembered because people would accuse me of hard scoping when in reality I was quick scoping, and they just couldn't admit that I was better or something. It's sad. Battlefield Bad Company 2. I didn't really get to play online Battlefield a lot. Call of Duty, somewhat the same topic, but different. Portal 2. Deus Ex Human Revolution. Duke Nukem Forever. Great titles. And fun fact, actually, just like the motorstorm game right here, this game has no trophies. So does this. This one has no trophies. I have another Valkyria Chronicles title. I do kind of plan on getting a PSP. I know there's PSP titles of Valkyria online, but they're like, I don't think they ever made one that's in English. If they did, I'll have to take a closer look. But man, the Valkyria series is really something else. Valkyria Chronicles 4. Oh, and there's DLC for that game that allows you to see Loken Gunther and I forgot her name. But it's set in the, I think, 1930s, 40s. And Valkyria Chronicles 4 is like set in the 40s. So I don't really remember the storyline a whole lot, but Payday 2. Couldn't really play this game a whole lot. I have an Xbox 360. I played the demo of it a lot, but I don't have that game no more because I traded it in. World at War, RE6, Cold War, Apex Legends, Grand Theft Auto, Genshin Impact. I don't like Genshin Impact. That's why I got 0 trophies. Uncharted 4 Thief's End. I guess I really didn't. I guess I really haven't played that much. I guess I'll have to install it and play it. Battlefield 4. There is a tutorial on how to be able to play the story mode. I figure out a way. It's like the BO2 method where you have to log out of PSN and go into a match, play in a match, and then exit, sign back in, and then you can play in multiplayer. But if you exit multiplayer and you go to zombies, it's gonna freeze on you. Battlefield 4 keeps you on a constant loop, trying to contact the server, but can never. So, not unless, I think if you have an account that's dated back before, like, maybe 2012, 2011 or something. I think that might have been for Black Ops, but yeah, Battlefield 4, all you have to do really is just sign out and enter the game, and it'll ask you to sign back in. You don't want to sign back in, because if you sign back in, it's gonna go back into that heavy rain loading screen. Follow New Vegas. Oh man, I've saw Russian Badger's video about this game. It was nice. Did some playthroughs of this game, but jeez, camera kept falling from the glass door. I don't have this game no more. I kind of wish I could play it online. This game was fun, but God of War. That's God of War 2018. Don't get it confused with 1 or 2. Okay. Far Cry 6. I played it a lot on my OG account, but Infamous, Walking Dead, Apocalypse. This game's an easy platinum. All you have to do is just literally play through the whole game, and that's how you get the platinum for this game. That's literally it. The other percent, as you can see, is not full, like 100, because there's DLC story mode DLC. So, but the story mode DLC doesn't count towards the platinum, so you don't have to do that. Transformers War for Cybertron, COD Ghosts, Modern Warfare 3. I never really played Modern Warfare 3 a lot on the PS3. Xbox 360, I played it mostly offline. I never really liked the subscription part of Xbox. I thought it was a little whack. Considering, hey, you bought a game. Why should I have to pay a subscription like a Netflix subscription if I want to play a game, not watch movies or TV shows or whatever? I just thought it was pointless. And this game, this game's a mouthful. Sheesh. A bunch of bugs, especially where I had a PS Plus subscription for this game. Well, I had the hard copy and the digital copy, but the digital copy kept bugging out, kept kicking me out of the game, and kept asking me to restart the system, and it just, ugh. Well, I just ended up playing the hard copy most of the time, but after I played the hard copy a bit and then reinstalled the digital copy, it seemed to have worked. And I don't know what happened then. I think I lost my subscription, and I had to factory reset my PS4 because one of the technicians that came to fix one of the outlets ended up, I forgot to tell him to hold up because I was turning off my PS4. So since he shut the power off as soon as I shut my PS4 off, he corrupted my files, and yeah, but it's not his fault. I should have said something, but ain't really much special about this PlayStation 3. The background comes from ps3themes.com, I think it was, or I don't really know, but I got a bunch of themes loaded up. Got a bunch. I know a lot of people's PS3s back in the day were like 800 gigs and 600 gigs, a terabyte. They were crazy. This PS3 has the standard HDD in here, so once I get an upgrade like an SSD, GTA 5 is gonna run smoother, and And also, I'll be able to store more data. If anyone's has seen the one movie, I forgot the name of it. Meet the Robinsons. Meet the Robinsons. Good. I got that one downloaded, but in 1080p. But I have it on a disc from my father. He used to download stuff and put it on discs a lot. He never really kept it on like flash drives or whatever, which is kind of disappointing. But but yeah, I ain't got really much to say. I ain't got a lot to show off. I have a PSP, but it's broken. I gotta wait on some parts to arrive, or I'll have to. I don't know if he's ordered them or not, but I'm gonna have to talk to him and see if somehow I can get those parts to come in sooner. Because I got Motorstorm Arctic Edge. I got the base. I basically have the whole Motorstorm as a whole. Motorstorm Arctic Edge was I think a spinoff. It was part of the main series. Like the first, second was Pacific Rift, and third was Arctic Edge, I think, or I think it was Arctic Edge and then Apocalypse. I'm not sure, but if you guys don't know Motorstorm Arctic Edge, look it up. There's a bunch of online videos about the games online. Since the game servers are, well, there's no servers for Arctic Edge. It's peer to peer, so ad hoc and online through the Sony network. So it doesn't have servers. It goes from peer to peer. So the game basically will never die as long as Sony still lives, basically. Which is kind of cool, to be honest. PSP was ahead of its time. It was like a phone, except you couldn't make calls, but you could watch like movies, videos, and listen to music on the go and play games on the go. It was really ahead of its time, and they sort of kept that with the PS Vita, but what I liked about the PSP was I thought the whole, idea of portable discs to be in a system. Of course, the battery was a hog in the first models, but that was never a problem for me. Because if there was, I could just have it plugged right in and just keep playing. Because cars nowadays have like outlets sometimes in like the back center console. So you could plug like a wall input for like a phone charger or something and charge your phone that way. There was even, I think there was some mods for the PSP. You got the personal home theater, and then you got these weird cables for charging through the USB port on the top. That came later down the road for the PSP 2000 and 3000 models. But I think the 2000 is like in the middle of like the whole PSP spectrum. I think the 2000, the 3000, I think was the bright. And then the 2000 just had a longer lasting battery, making it to where it lasts longer and stuff. But I'm gonna end it here, guys. If you guys want me to play any of these games, I'm pretty far into this game. I never done a playthrough on it. I saw Mike Burnfire. If you guys don't know him, look up his channel, or I'll put it in the description. They did a playthrough. I think Zach and Mike did a playthrough of this game. You got I think it was Nerd Plays or something. Not Nerd Plays. Some other group. They played this game, and I'm noticing a lot of people, like back at 2021, 2022, they were playing this game a lot. But yeah, I know once I get the orange box, I'll basically, the orange box comes with Portal 1, Half-Life series, and TF2. TF2, that game I want, TF2 for the PS3. I don't know if people still play that game. I never really got to play it. It's a real shame. TF2 is a really amazing game. It's sad that I never got to play it. I was more of a COD fanboy back in the day. I never really was into Valve titles, but this one, when I heard about this GameStop having it, I went berserk. I wanted this game so bad. It didn't come with a case, so I made a temporary one. And then I got a better one, a genuine PS3 Slim. This is the OG, because it has the PlayStation 3 on the top, not the Blu-ray, like this one. This one's supposed to have that PS3, but I guess whoever last had this game, I guess damaged it and just took a case from like one of the other games that they had lying around that they didn't play anymore, and then just slapped it. But yeah, games in there. It's been in better shape. I have to get it fixed. That's the receipt, I believe, for the cover art. And it may even be for the game, but I don't know. Alright, peace.